Hey everyone, my name is Olga and welcome back to my channel. And today it's time for Beauty Empties August. We are gonna discuss today not only skincare, body care, hair care products, but as well makeup products I finished in August or that I used, but I decided that it's time to say goodbye. And I'm gonna show you as well some products that are expired and it's time to say goodbye as well. So take a seat and let's go. Makeup products, and we are gonna start today from an unexpected product, from a brush. Unfortunately, it's time to say goodbye to this beauty. I like this brush, but I've noticed when I cleaned it several times that I had a strange thin on a paper towel, and I suspect that I have mold inside. Unfortunately, it's unbelievable. I've never seen an issue like this before, but I cleaned it up several times, and when I noticed, I think that it's mold. And when I wash my brushes, I put them on a paper towel and leave them for a while. And several times I noticed that I had something blue on it, and I was like, "Wow, that's unbelievable! How could it happened?" And I was a little bit kind of shocked, and I noticed that this strange thing, it appeared under this particular brush. So I did several tests, and it seems to me that I have mold inside. So that's why it's time to say goodbye. And I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'm still quite shocked. And because other brushes are perfect, I clean my brushes daily. Yeah, when I do my makeup in the evening, I clean all my brushes. So other brushes are perfect, no issues at all. But here something is clearly wrong, and I'm afraid of using this brush. And it's better to throw it away than to use because it's not that safe. And yeah, I'm shocked. I'm still quite shocked. And please pay attention to your brushes. Please pay attention to your makeup products, because mold, it's not funny. It's not funny, and we shouldn't use products with it because it's just simply not safe for us. So yeah, I'm still quite shocked, as you can imagine. Okay, next beauty to discuss. So let's move on to foundations. I've cleaned up some. I finished this small beauty from Leak. It's a makeup brand from Russia. I had this beauty in shade 2Y. I like this shade. I like this product. I think that it's gorgeous. It's an amazing foundation. It looks great on skin. And yes, I do like it, but I won't buy full size because I have lots of other foundations to finish and to try. But the product as it is quite lovely. I like it. And this shade has a bit of olive as undertone. It's warm. It's kind of neutral, warm olive. Lovely shade. Like it, and I like the way this product looks on skin. Time to say goodbye to these beauties, and unfortunately these three foundations, they contain squalene and I couldn't use them, and it doesn't make actually sense to keep them, plus some are expired. Paese, it's a lovely makeup brand from Poland. I like it, and this brand has so many beautiful products, and if you've never tried any products from this brand, try, because this brand is awesome. And this particular foundation, yes, I know that it looks a little bit dirty, sorry. This foundation is lovely. If you don't have reaction to squalene, it should work perfectly for you. If you have more dry, prone skin, dry skin, normal skin, this foundation is stunning. It doesn't emphasize anything. It looks great on skin. You can easily wear and apply a thin layer of it, and it looks great. And if needed, you can layer it. Coverage is more, I would say, medium, but you can layer. This product finish is more natural dew. Lovely product to try, but I'm not that happy and I can't use it myself. Next beauty from Eveline, again a makeup brand from Poland. Better Than Perfect. Lovely foundation. It has more matte finish and it looks quite interesting on skin, but it's not for everyone, I would say, because if you have more, as soon as you have dryness, this foundation is no. This one is way better. Can emphasize dryness, and this product, it dries down, I would say, and it becomes slightly powdery on skin. It looks great. It's quite long lasting, and this one is quite long lasting as well. Lovely. Yes, I do like it, but it's just I can't use it. Again, it contains squalene. If you don't have a reaction to it, beautiful, nice product to try. And yeah, I can actually suggest, but again, not for everyone. The only thing that coverage is not really the greatest. It's not even close to medium. I would say it's more between low and medium, but you can layer this product. Kiko Milano, full coverage 2-in-1 foundation and a concealer. Actually, it's a nice product, and this shade is slightly olive, but it's quite dark for me. And actually, the shade I have is in 35. It's okay. It's okay, but if you have more light skin tone, I suggest you mixing it with a white foundation with white pigment, and in this case, you can adjust the shade because the undertone is lovely and it's quite complicated. I would say it's more warm olive or something like this, but it doesn't contain lots of green, and at the same time it doesn't contain lots of orange, so the shade is lovely. Product is long lasting as it is, and if you have dry prone skin, it's immediately no for you, because this product can easily emphasize dryness, dry patches, so not really. If you have visible lines, more mature skin, again, not the greatest product, but you can adjust it. For instance, you can mix it with a face oil. If, for instance, you have this product, if you don't know what to do, mix it with a bit of face oil or with your beloved face cream, and in this case, it's going to be easier to apply it. It's quite, it is long lasting. Coverage is closer to high. You can apply a little bit less and you may receive medium coverage, but it's still, I think, more close to high. And you can build this product. Actually, it looks quite okay and it dries down. Next beauty. Concealers. And actually, I finished 3. It took me time, of course. I haven't finished them within a month, for sure. It took me time, but yeah. Let's start from this one, from Bourjois, shade 51. I used it as a color corrector because I need something peachy for covering purpleness right here. Pink concealers, pink powders, they don't work in my case. Pink powders work and concealers work nicely if you have a bit of green, if you have a bit of blue, but mainly green in the under eye area. I have purple. I have kind of a mix of purple with a bit of green, but just with a little bit. So that's why I need peach for covering these issues. That's why I used this one, and as well I used a pink concealer. I mixed them together and I received just simply a perfect shade for covering my issues. I could have used this one as it is, but in this case I should have covered with a basic concealer, just for not having something extremely orange in the under eye area, but it could work like this. I like this concealer. I think that it's lovely. Coverage is more medium and this product is quite nourishing. It's not dry at all, and if you have dryness in the under eye area, it shouldn't emphasize anything. It looks quite okay, but it smells the way all products from Bourjois smell like. If you have tried any concealers, any foundations from Bourjois, you know what I mean, actually. I like this product. I think that it's lovely. And if you have more normal, dry prone skin, this this concealer may work lovely in your case. Next beauty is going to be from it's a Korean makeup brand, the Saem. I like it, and I like this concealer. It's gorgeous. It's perfect for this money. It costs around 2.5 euro or something, and it's amazing. If you want to cover something, it works perfectly. You can layer it, and it's just gorgeous. But if you don't like wearing full coverage concealers, if you don't like concealers that dry down, it's not your product. This one is quite full coverage and it dries down. And you can easily apply it in the under eye area if you want to, of course, but for some people it might be too much. I mean, I should warn you about it. And if you normally don't like wearing something, I would say full coverage in the under eye area, it's just not your product, but it works perfectly for current issues. I had this Beauty and Shade one, and I think, and yes, it was lovely. And as sometimes it was way too much for some daily looks, I mixed it with this concealer from Unbezahlte. It's a concealer from Belarus. Reminder, I'm originally from Belarus, but this concealer is way too dewy. And in my personal opinion, it's way too much. That's why I mix these two guys together for adjusting the texture and for receiving something more medium coverage with a slightly dewy finish. And it was perfect. It was just simply perfect because this one is way too dewy in my personal opinion. I suggest you wearing some dewy concealers or dewy powders in the under eye area. If you try it, you notice, as soon as you try it, you notice that your lines, your small lines or whatever, they would appear less visible. It's just physics. It's the way dewy products work. And that's why they look great in the under eye area. And that's why dewy products work perfectly in case of more dry, prone skin, dry skin, mature skin. So this mix was great and lovely. I can suggest you, now this one, I can suggest this one is like, if you're not gonna wear it as it is, yes, coverage is low. So that's why mixing this mix was perfect. I've skipped two nice products that I used on my body because I couldn't use them on my face, because this one contains niacinamide, this one contains niacinamide. You can use such products as a dewy primer, and normally daily I use dewy primers right here. And these two guys are quite lovely, but I do prefer this one from Essence. This one from Catrice was limited edition Wonder Woman. It looks quite lovely on skin. It gives slightly dewy finish, but this one looks more dewy, and this one actually is more nourishing. And if you don't have reaction to niacinamide, try this product from Essence. Actually, it looks quite lovely. You can easily wear such products on your body, and I think that they look lovely. They look lovely. If I had to choose, I would probably choose this one from Essence. I still think that it looks better and it has less shimmers, I would say, big visible shimmers. This one looks just more gentle on skin, but at the same time it looks more high-end. Honestly, it looks more high-end. This one contains lots of small glitters and it looks differently, just simply differently on skin. Moving on, a liquid highlighter from e.l.f. I finished it and I used it on my body because the shade is way too pink. I had the one that is called Rose Quartz, and if you mix it with your blush, it may work. I mean, this shade may work. Otherwise, it appears way too pink and it looks a little bit weird when you apply pink highlighter. And when you don't wear a blush, and when a highlighter is applied right here, it looks just weird because this shade has a visible pink base, and it's just simply strange. That's why I used it as a mix. Well, I mixed it with my blushes, with some blushes, and as well, finally I decided to use it on my body just in order to finish this product. The highlighter, as it is, quite lovely. Texture is okay, but of course we had an applicator here. I always remove such applicators. First of all, hygiene. Second thing, lots of product is getting stuck inside such applicators, and that's why if you use such products daily, your packagings, they look horrible and extremely dirty. That's why I removed such applicators, and you're gonna notice the difference. This product is quite okay, but I wish we didn't have a visible base, because I think that it could be better, in my personal opinion. It doesn't dissolve foundation, it looks great, and it's quite bright for a liquid highlighter, and if needed you can layer it, because it has more kind of a mix. Well, it has more creamy texture if we compare it to some other liquid highlighters. Next beauty to discuss. Okay, let's talk about these two guys. They expired, it's time to say goodbye. It's a brow tint from Manly Pro. It's a makeup brand, it's a pro makeup brand from Russia. I tried these two beauties. They are great, they are long lasting, they stays in place, but I'm afraid I'm not a big fan of such textures, I would say. It's easier for me to use pencils. It's faster for me to use pencils. So that's why if I had to choose, I would probably choose a pencil and not this product. Shades are lovely, shades are great, but this product is just simply expired and it's time to say goodbye. But if you live in Belarus or in Russia, it's just lovely. And especially if you're a makeup artist, for daily needs, you need it. You don't need it. You don't need it. Way too much product. We have 15 milliliters. It's just way too much. Moving on, a liquid, not liquid, creamy eyeshadows. Beauty from Catrice. This beauty was released in January 2025, and this product is dry. I received it immediately dry, and that's a little bit sad. Shade 20 is so dry. I don't know why. Maybe it was just my shade, but I've seen that, and some girls told me that they had the same issue with this particular shade. For some reasons, shade 20 is way too dry, and that's why it can easily dry out. I have it right. I have it like this. It's it's impossible to use it anymore. The product is lovely, but something is clearly wrong with the shade. Catrice, please do something, because the product is nice. Unfortunately, this beauty is dry as well. It's a liquid eyeshadow from Visage from Belarus. I like these liquid eyeshadows, but they are way too metallic. And if we talk about mature skin, dry brown skin, it's just simply no, because they can easily emphasize dryness and lines. If you're a young girl, if you don't have dryness on eyelid, this product is perfect. In my case, it works perfectly. I don't have any questions, but I would never use it in case of mature skin and extremely dry skin, because it's just more about the texture as it is, because it's way too metallic. When a shade is too metallic, it emphasizes everything immediately. So you just simply should take it into account. I have quite many shades. Yeah, I like this product. Yes, I do like it. Let's finish with eyes. The eyeliner from Really, makeup brand from Belarus. It's dry, so I can't use it anymore. It's a nice eyeliner, easy to work with. It's quite easy to draw precise lines because we have a brush here. Thin, lovely, the shade is beautiful. It's just simply time to say goodbye, but the product is lovely. The only thing that it can dry out quite fast, so ideally you should use it immediately. Like that, we have a brush here. Powder products, Belarus, Lux Visage, and again Belarus. Lux Visage, I haven't finished this powder, but it's time to say goodbye. I like the texture, but something is wrong with this particular shade, I think, or with the powder as it is, because if you apply a thin layer, it looks great, it looks lovely, it blurs texture, it's not visible on skin, but I've noticed several times on camera that it looks yellow on skin, despite the fact that in the pan it looks great, and in person it may look fine. But depending on a specific foundation, and depending on, well, I always use such products as a kind of finishing powder for just in this area. And it was so weird to see that I had something yellow here, something yellow here, and here. And I don't know, I mean, I have shade 102. It's not dark, it's okay, it's quite light, but on skin, sometimes it looks way too yellow and it looks horrible. And I don't wanna have the same issue that in person it looks okay, and then I edit a video, I see that my face is yellow for some reasons and in some places. So that's why I think that, sorry, I don't think that I will finish it. But the product as it is quite lovely. I will try, well, I have quite many powders, but maybe I will try to catch the lightest shade just in case. I don't know, it's so weird. It looks so strange. Okay, sorry. I like the texture, I like the product, but something's clearly wrong when you layer it. Highlighter from Vitex, Ready to Glow. It's a nice highlighter, actually. I like it. The only thing that it's powdery. I used it mainly on my body. It looks great. It doesn't emphasize anything, but when you apply it on face, and if you have more dry skin, it can emphasize dryness and it can emphasize skin texture. For this money, this product is way too good, I would say. I like it, and it's quite bright. I think that this highlighter was made in Poland. Yes, that's true. And currently, I don't really think that it's available, and you can still find it. Lash glue from Dua. I don't like this one. I don't like this one so much. It's so dry. It's so dry. Maybe it's an issue with this particular packaging. I don't know, but it's so dry. I can't use it, and I decided to say goodbye. If you need a nice lash glue, Dua has this one. And they have one more in a similar packaging as well. Actually, I have both, and both are great. It costs more than this one, but it works way better, and it's not that dry. It's easy to work with it. You have time for applying your lashes. It dries down quite fast, and it holds everything perfectly. This one, maybe, yes, okay, I do agree. It's easier to work with this one if you wear false lashes with a band. I don't. Normally I use single lashes and I create the look I do wanna have, and maybe it may work in this case, but it's way too dry. I can't suggest. I'm so sorry. And because it's way too dry, it doesn't hold. It doesn't hold the way it should hold. So that's why, honestly, I suggest you this one. It costs 20 euro, but it's better to pay 20 euro for 20 grams or something. For 14, you're gonna save more instead of buying this one. And one more eye product I finished. This one is from Korea. I think that the brand is called macqueen or something. The shade is stunning, but in my personal opinion, this eye pencil is a little bit too dry. And if you have way too sensitive eyes, you may start crying while applying it. It's okay, it looks lovely. It costs less than 3 euro. For this money, this beauty actually is quite okay, and it's quite long lasting, and it stays in the waterline, and I didn't have any issues with this product, but it's a little bit too dry. Product is made in Germany, actually. And yeah, I like the shade. I don't remember. I think that they had only one slightly golden shade. Lip liner from Natasha Denona in shade Natasha. I like it so much, but it's dry and it's, as you can see, it's almost finished. These lip liners from Natasha are great. So many beautiful shades. Product is long lasting. It looks great on lips, but yes, it can emphasize dryness. All long lasting lip liners, they can emphasize dryness, and you can feel dryness while wearing them. Unfortunately, we have to pay for it for having a product long lasting. I like it, and I like this shade. It's a kind of a mix of neutral pink with gray, so it's a slightly cool tone, but it doesn't look purple on lips. That's why I think that it's great, because sometimes if we talk, well, if you have cool undertone, in your case, it's not that matter whether a product would have slightly purple undertone or not. In my case, it does matter, because otherwise this purpleness, it stays purple, and depending on the look, it may not look that nicely. That's why I like this shade, because it's cool tone and it's not purple. We are done with makeup and moving to skincare, and our first bottle is from Garnier. It's a micellar water all-in-one. It works lovely. I used it for removing swatches and it was quite easy to work with it, and it removes it removes the makeup fully, and it removes even gel-based pencils, liners, and so on. So that's why I think that this beauty is quite lovely. I have another one. Currently, I'm using the one from Bourjois for moon swatches, and I don't like it because it doesn't work the way it should work. As soon as I swatch something long-lasting, this product just doesn't remove anything. This one is way better. Next beauty from Neutrogena, Hydra Boost Water Gel Cleanser. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's lovely. You don't have to use a lot. I don't feel dryness after using this product, and it removes what's left on your skin. Normally I use cleansing oils for removing my makeup, and then I use a basic cleanser for removing what's left. And this beauty is so great. It doesn't contain fragrances, I think. Maybe it does, but I don't really feel them when I use it, and I think that it's quite great and quite lovely. Easy to work with, you don't need to use a lot, and I think that I used it for several months, knowing that I use a cleanser in the morning and in the evening. And sometimes in the evening when I do a full glam look, I can use 2 pumps, sometimes 3 pumps, for removing just simply everything. And it's great. It's gorgeous. I think it's an amazing cleanser. I do like it, and I think that it's just way too good. Way too good. Moving on, serums, and actually I finished only one. I know that the bottle looks a little bit creepy, but I wanted to use everything. It's vitamin C serum from Sunday Riley. Actually, this product works quite okay, and I don't have any questions. It's a nice vitamin C. In my case, it works perfectly. It's not my first bottle. Hello, advent calendars and beauty boxes. Of course, I never bought this product myself, just because I can buy a beauty box and I can find it in a beauty box, this product. It's lovely. It's quite lovely. Is it really worth this money? I'm not really quite sure. I think that you can pay a little bit less and you can have more or less the same result. It's also into skin quite good. I never had an issue with this product. It never peeled, so that's why I do like it, and that's why I can suggest it. But don't forget that you can easily buy it and take it on sales. Why not? Why not to say? Next beauty, finished, I don't know, several days ago, maybe a bit more. L'Oreal Dragon's Blood. Actually, it's lovely. It's not that nourishing. For instance, I finished this beauty from Charlotte Tilbury. I use it as a night cream, and if you compare these two, I think that this one is better, despite the fact that this one costs more. They have different textures and they just simply work differently. This one has more a thinner texture, more not really watery, but more gel texture. It's easy to apply it. It works quite lovely. It never peeled. I use it in the morning, and quite great. Quite great, soaks into skin perfectly. I don't have any questions. But if you, for instance, have more dry prone skin, this product works way better. This one is not that nourishing as this one, and this one should work nicely in case of more normal combination skin and even oily prone skin. Lovely product to try. This one is better for normal to dry prone skin. You don't have to use a lot. And that's quite nice. If we compare amount of product that you should use, here you should use less, actually, than here. It soaks into skin perfectly. It smells quite lovely. And yes, it's quite nourishing, despite the fact that you use not that much. I like it, and I think that this product is just gorgeous. It works. It works. And that's nice. Next beauties. SPF. I finished two bottles, as you can see. Let's start from Revolution. Sunday Glow Daily Protection Sunscreen SPF 50. it contains way too many shimmers. It's dewy, but it contains shimmers. So honestly, if you're gonna wear it as it is, it's just way too much. I always use SPF before applying my makeup. And as a dewy primer, 2-in-1, it worked okay, and it worked quite lovely. But in my personal opinion, if you're gonna use it just for daily needs without makeup, it's just way too much. And too big shimmers. Again, in my personal opinion. Looks okay, works quite great. It, by the way, it's slightly white. And if you have more dry prone skin, this product may work for you. If you have more oily prone skin, this texture is way too thick for you. If I'm not mistaken, this brand is called Serum. And I finished this Beauty Hydro Protect. Mainly my husband used this one. And actually, it's okay. It's okay. It soaks into the skin quite lovely. It doesn't leave white cast, I would say. It's still visible that you're wearing SPF, that your face is a little bit lighter than usually, but not that badly. And the texture is watery, so it's so easy to apply it, and it soaks into skin lovely. And if you have more normal and oily prone skin, combination skin, this product is great for you. If you have more dry skin, not your product, I would say. For you, it might be a little bit too much at some point. In your case, it's better to take something, I would say, thicker and something more nourishing. Feels great on skin, and I would say that it's kind of weightless, and I didn't feel it while wearing it. Face masks, and I finished only one mask in a bottle, and I finished several sheet masks. Let's start from this one, Susanne Kaufmann Enzyme Peel. Well, it smells. When you enter a pharmacy, an apotheca, you feel this herbal scent, medical scent. This one smells quite similar. And as soon as I used it, I was like, oh, herbals. It's okay, like this herbal scent, but I know that not all people can handle it, not all people like it. For me, it was fine. It's a nice peeling mask, and it works quite okay, but yes, it's quite pricey. Again, it's a product from an advent calendar. Not quite sure if I had to choose, would I buy it again or not? I don't really think so. I think that we can find something else and something similar. But actually, it works. I can't deny it. It works. And if you want to try it, try it. Mixun. You've seen this product already. Soybean milk pad. I like them. They are great. They are lovely. I still have a couple of them. We have lots of essence inside, and this product is so nourishing and so lovely. I do like it, and I think that it's gorgeous and it works perfectly. And if you have dryness and if you wanna recover your skin fast, this product may work quite lovely. I do like it, and I can suggest Balea Big Dreams Mask. I didn't really get it. First of all, I'm not a big fan of the mask as it is. It feels a little bit plastic. Second thing, ideally you should take off this essence because otherwise it peels. That's the reality. Third thing, it's not that nourishing. And if we compare these two, I would prefer this one, this product from Mixon, this pad. More nourishing. This one is just, if you need something basic and if you keep it for 5, maybe 10 minutes, okay. If you're gonna keep it as it's written here for 10-20 minutes, 20 minutes for this mask is just way too much. Garnier. It's a product from an advent calendar, from Madeline Advent Calendar. Lovely pads. Yes, they work quite lovely. They are quite nourishing. I do like them, and I don't have any questions. They stay in place, they don't move, and they work. They work quite okay. And a single mask from Essence, it's it's a limited one from an advent calendar. It does nothing. It's a little bit warm when you apply it, and that's it. It's not nourishing at all. It's it does almost nothing. I haven't noticed any difference. It was like just for having fun. That's it. Moving to hair products, and I finished only 2. Let's start from Batista Original. It's white. It looks white. It works, but it's white. It contains way too much powder, and that's great. And if you want to refresh your roots, it may work, but you have to be careful. And if you apply a lot, it just simply looks white on hair, and you have to take off extra just in case. I want to try a similar one from Izana and from Nivea. I think that I've heard quite nice reviews, but it depends. Everything depends on a specific scent. So if you want to try it. It works. It works. But if you have, if you're brunette, if you have black hair, immediately no. Immediately no. Way too white for you. Even for me, it was a little bit too white, and I had to take off extra. A shampoo from Kerastase, and it's lovely. It's lovely, and it worked. It worked quite okay. It cleans the roots. It cleans the hair quite lovely. You don't have to use a lot. Normally, I wash my hair twice, and actually we should wash them twice while washing. Don't forget about it. And this product actually is quite okay. What I do like about these shampoos from Kerastase, you don't have to use a lot. You don't have to use a lot. One, I would say, pea size is just kind of enough in most of the cases. Lovely, never had an issue. And after using this product, you don't really... It's nice to use a conditioner. It's nice to use leave-in conditioner as well. Or sorry. Sorry. But you don't really have to. I didn't feel like my hair were I didn't feel dryness. Let's say it this way. And because sometimes if we talk about more drugstore shampoos, when you use them, sometimes our hair are like way too dry, and it's not that easy to brush them. And especially if you don't use a conditioner or a hair mask, it's just like enjoy. Enjoy. And this beauty works, and works quite lovely. I don't think it's on sales. Currently I'm using a shampoo from Chi, I think the brand is called. It's from the USA. I bought it at Max, and currently I do like it. And I bought it for €13, and it's gorgeous. It's, again, you don't have to use a lot. It's quite moisturizing, and you don't have to use a hair mask after using this shampoo. It's so lovely. And yes, I do like buying shampoos for 10 and up to €20. First of all, you don't have to use a lot. Second thing, they are quite nourishing as it is, and they don't ruin your hair. But of course it depends. Of course it depends. Body care. And our first bottle from Veleda, it's a limited shower gel. I do like it, and I think that it's great. It smells so good. It's not synthetic. You don't have to use a lot. It works so nicely as a shower gel, and no dryness after using this product. And I like this scent. Mandarins and a bit of orange, but it's called, of course, Mandarina di Capri. And I think that they've released several limited scents, and I decided to take this one, and I do like it. I like it. I like it, and I can suggest. I think that it's quite lovely and gorgeous. Izana, it's a scrub. It's a body scrub, and it's gorgeous for this money. This product costs around €2-3, and it works perfectly. It contains macadamia oil and coconut oil. It smells lovely. It reminds me, it smells like coconuts. And at the same time, as this product is made of sea salt, it smells like salt. It's a kind of a salted coconut. Yeah, kind of. And the texture as it is quite lovely. This product, it doesn't scratch while applying. It works lovely, it looks great, and it's quite nourishing because we have lots of oil inside. Well, actually, we have a mix of oils, and you don't have to use a body oil after using this product. I do like it, and I think that it's gorgeous for this money. Currently, I'm using a body scrub from Dove. I think that I've almost finished it, and it's gorgeous as well, and I'm impressed. Body oil from Alverda, all in one. I'm not that impressed. I thought that it would be more like an oil, but it feels more watery on skin, and due to this you have to use quite a lot if you want to apply this product on body. Normally I use body oils after taking a shower or taking a bath. When my skin is a little bit wet, it's easier to apply oily oil on body when your body is a little bit wet. And this product, it smells great. It smells like coconut with a bit of some other nuts. So it smells perfectly. I do like it, but I didn't get the texture. Yes, I know that this product is not that pricey. It costs around €3. But first of all, it's not that nourishing if we compare it to some other body oils. Second thing, you have to use a lot. And I finished this bottle way too fast. And I had it, we have here 100 milliliters. So if I don't have a choice, maybe it makes sense, and it smells lovely, but it's not nourishing enough in my personal opinion. Finish these two beauties. A new product from Catrice, Glam and Gold Dry Oil Face and Body. I use it on my body. We have lots of shimmers here, but it's not nourishing at all. It's more about glitters. If you want to apply glitters on body, it may work lovely. It's easy to apply it. It looks great on skin. Shimmers, they can transfer, of course. It doesn't smell perfectly. It's a little bit, the scent is a little bit specific, but if you need shimmers, if you need glitters on body, it may work. It may work quite lovely. Finally finished this beauty. It was a limited edition from Essence Shimmer Body Gel. Currently using the other one from Catrice, Wonder Woman. I decided to just simply to finish them. This one smells so good, and if we compare it to Catrice, I would say that this one is better. It contains shimmers, but they are not that big, and this one just smells better. And the scent, it stays while wearing. So I mean, if you apply it in the evening, you can, or in the morning, sorry, you can feel the scent up to, I would say, 3-4 hours. Catrice, I apply and I don't feel anything. This one, so I think that this one was a little bit better. And two more items. A foot cream from Datacept. I think the brand is called. It contains 25% urea, and this product is way too good. It's nourishing, it works great, and if you have dryness, it helps with dryness, and it's just way too good. Way too good. Texture, it's not that thick, but at the same time, it's not that watery. I would say it's more kind of an emulsion or a gel, and that's great, and that's why it's quite easy to apply it. Like it, love it, can suggest. Reminds me of Eveline, because Eveline has a similar foot cream with 25% urea, and this one feels kind of similar on skin while applying. I do like it, and I think that it's great. And my star, because I used it for almost 2 years. It's a sleeping care lip mask from Lash. Chocolate. I used it almost 2 years. And I used it as a sleeping mask, and it was great. And yeah, I like it. I'm not gonna deny it. It worked perfectly. And knowing that it was, again, a product that I found in the advent calendar, I think. The thing is that, yes, you pay around €20, but this product works way too perfectly. And sometimes I could see leftovers on my lips in the morning. So yes, it stays in place quite well. I do like it, I can suggest, but I know that this product doesn't work for each and everyone. Unfortunately, it depends. Unfortunately, all the stuff related to skincare, I can say it depends. In some cases, something may work perfectly. In some cases, something may not work for other people. And it was my last product for today. So let me know down below which products you finished in August and what you can suggest to other people. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if yes, don't forget to put a thumbs up. And of course, consider subscribing. I wish you a pleasant day, and I hope to see you soon in the next video. Bye bye!